At Highbury, Jonathan Pearce was the commentator.
Once the cricket pitches of St John's College of Divinity and leased from the Archbishop of Canterbury. Highbury has been home to Arsenal since 1913. The first game a 2-1 win over Leicester Foss. There were no dressing rooms or running water, and an injured player had to be trundled back to his digs in a milk cart. 93 years of tradition. Herbert Chapman, the Marbled Halls, Charlie George, George Graham, Tony Adams back four, Arsene Wenger's double winners, Ian Wright's pace, Dennis Bergkamp's guile, and Thierry Henry's finesse. All ends today. An emotional day. Six of this side are playing a third game in 8 days. It's Cole's first start here since October the 2nd. Pires, Fabregas and Reyes the changes. Wigan make 2, Teal suspended, Ziegler on loan from Spurs, and with a real agenda here then steps in, and Shana replaces Onshow. Arsenal fans singing the name of Ian Wright. All the old heroes are here and great legends. There will be a parade of them after full time. There's a game to win first, and Cole looks for Reyes to take on Shana and leave him. Looking for Henry's run, Thierry Henry blocked by Jackson. The veteran defender read it well. Paul Jewell is looking to finish as high as he can with Wigan. 8th is a possibility. Cole, Henry, Kleb, goes by Baines, Henry, cuts it back to Kleb. Flagger stayed down, and he couldn't get the pass away to Pires. Arsenal have the first corner of the game after 7 minutes. Henry the Predator in Arsenal's 2010th game at Highbury and their last. Reyes takes it, given away by Thompson. Reyes again. Nice to run Kavanagh. Fabregas with the chip. Campbell was in there. Pires blocked and in! Robert Pires scores for Arsenal after 7 minutes. Just the start they wanted. In possibly his Premiership farewell game for the club. Control wasn't the best by Reyes. He couldn't get beyond Kavanagh. That's a delicate chip. Campbell's header all important. Pires was onside. Thompson had played him on. Pollard did well, but couldn't keep it out. The roar goes around Highbury that West Ham United have taken the lead. What a dramatic minute. Arsenal scoring, Tottenham conceding. Arsenal will definitely be in the Champions League next season if it stays like this. But now they have to defend a free kick. McCulloch down. Highbury buzzing with the news from Upton Park, but Arsenal need to settle. Thompson's free kick. Oh, and it's gone in! And would you believe it? Wigan have equalised. And I think it was Shana who got in there and got the touch. Arsene Wenger's side, pegged back level. Shana got in front of Lehmann. Arsenal's lead lasted 2 minutes. Well, he's been run there and run ragged by the powerful figure of Roberts, and the challenge goes in and Roberts goes down, and no penalty is given by Uriah Rennie. He seemed to have a very good view of it, the referee. He crouched down and peered through to get a better view. It's gone all the way through to Henry because Thompson slipped. I think the pass was intended for Reyes. Henry looking for Reyes now. No penalty given in the Wigan box with a challenge by Jackson. By camera. Campbell away. Fabregas wasn't fouled. Reyes looks for Pires. Robert Pires in on goal! Wide. Perfect ball played to him. Chimbonda was really struggling. Now, was this a penalty? Jackson went straight through him. Arsenal certainly had a claim. This is why Wigan are still fuming. Lee Dixon, one of the great Arsenal legends, to be paraded a little bit later on. Interesting that Arsenal dropped Gilberto out to a right-back position to Mark McCulloch, stronger in the air than Kolo Touré, but he's still given away a free kick. And it was from this sort of position that Wigan Athletic equalised. 32 minutes gone. Thompson will take the free kick. Oh, he's gone for it! And he scored! How about that? Lehmann, hero of the hour in the Champions League, befuddled by David Thompson's sheer cheek, and Arsenal are behind on their big Highbury farewell day. Ahead on 7 minutes, their deadly opponents across North London, Tottenham behind, but it has all gone wrong. Everyone expecting the cross, and Thompson went for it, and it wasn't a fluke. He meant it. Highbury has gone quiet. Spurs have scored at Upton Park. Jermaine Defoe has got it. And what was an exuberant Highbury at the start of the game has become a mournful Highbury. As it stands now, Tottenham will be in the top four, but this is Henry. He's onside! Oh, what an afternoon of twists and turns! Thierry Henry. 2-2. Arsenal's lead at the start of the game lasted 2 minutes. Wigan's lead over Arsenal lasted 2 minutes. And Thierry Henry scores his 31st goal of the season. Onside. Wigan appeal. Threaded through. Finished typically. Well played, camera. Roberts onside. McCulloch went to bend it and place it. Good move again though by Wigan. Camera with the wriggle. Roberts the setter. Away and high McCulloch. Arsenal 2, Wigan 2. It's not enough for Arsenal. Spurs still holding on to a precious point at Upton Park. This is Thompson. Oh, what a gift! Thierry Henry! Henry for Arsenal! Must be! Henry! Thierry Henry! Arsenal are ahead! An absolute present! Thierry Henry has, as it stands, put Arsenal back into a top 4 slot. Amazing! A horrible moment for Thompson. 2 for Henry. His 5th goal this season against Wigan. I thought for a minute the defender was going to get back at him. So composed around Pollitt. Leighton Baines hurtled back at him. Fabregas. Henry has dropped deep. On a hat-trick now, of course. He scored 4 of the last 6 Highbury hat-tricks. Pires to Cobb. Looking for Pires again. Who's in the middle? Robert Pires. Can he check back? It's come to Fabregas. Blocked somehow and away by Jackson. Good link up by Arsenal on their left again. Pires delayed the cross. Fabregas blocked by Pollitt and away by Jackson. David Thompson is the man who makes way, and Johansson is the man who comes on for him. And is this the last time Arsenal fans will see Robert Pires in a Premiership game? From the ovation, it seems most likely he will not play a league match for Arsenal again. Freddie Ljungberg still very much has a future with Arsenal Football Club. Pires with the free kick. It's McCann. This is Henry. Freddie kick, Arsenal. And it's the first thing Johansson has done since coming on as a substitute, I think. He's been on less than a minute, Johansson. Pulling Freddie Ljungberg back. Now, this might make one for the pub quizzes. Johansson's been on less than a minute. He hasn't touched the ball. His first contribution to deny an Arsenal player a definite scoring opportunity. And he's sent off. Andreas Johansson has been on the football field for less than a minute. He hasn't touched the ball. He has been dismissed. And that must make some sort of Premiership history. Thierry Henry is on a hat-trick for Arsenal. What a way to go out this would be. Henry scores! He kisses the Highbury turf that has meant so much to him and salutes the North Bank stand that rises to a master. Is this significant, the way that every Arsenal player has gone to salute Thierry Henry, who has now scored 5 of Highbury's last 7 hat-tricks? A salute to the new king from the old king. An emotional day for Arsene Wenger and for Dennis Bergkamp. Of all names at Arsenal over the years, here is one of the most important. Jose Reyes makes way for one of the most influential players in the history of Arsenal Football Club. It was his signing by Bruce Rioch that changed the image of Arsenal. And as Dennis Bergkamp comes on for a last Highbury hurrah, West Ham United have scored against Spurs. Thierry Henry salutes. His hat-trick has done it for Arsenal today. West Ham have helped out. Arsenal look booked for the Champions League, definitely. And Dennis Bergkamp is on. What a priceless couple of minutes. Charlie George, double-winning hero of 1971. Used to stand on the North Bank as a kid. That is the main man, Henry. Looking for Van Persie. Gilberto making the run. Gilberto for 5 around Pollett. Bergkamp is in there. Can he play it back to Dennis Bergkamp? He'll want to. And the chance was gone as he tried to. Highbury to the left will pass into football history, and the Emirates Stadium will be part of Arsenal's future. Thierry Henry signs off football at Highbury with a hat-trick. There will be a parade of legends from Arsenal's past in the coming minutes. He is the legend of Arsenal today. Arsenal celebrate. There is a buzz around Highbury. West Ham United have beaten Tottenham Hotspur, and Arsenal are definitely playing Champions League football next season.
Well, we knew starting the week at Sunderland, Man City, and today we needed to take 9 points, and they've shown tremendous team spirit and tremendous character, and I feel the team is improving every week and shows a lot of strength, and it makes me very optimistic.
If you're an Arsenal fan, after Tottenham has been they've been there for a very long time, and at the end, for us to just go right in front of them, the last game at Highbury, the last game of the season, it's pretty tough. At the end of the day, the league has to be played till the end.
We knew before the game it was going to be a great atmosphere, and we knew what we had to do, but I don't think the lads expected the atmosphere and the fans to be as good as they were today. They didn't stop cheering all through the game, even when it went to 1-1, so we owe them a lot. Of course, not just for this game, but through the season. And as I said, we're not in the Champions League yet, but hopefully we can qualify and go through.
Well, it's a fantastic game. Probably one of the finest and most memorable in the whole history of Highbury.
It was just unbelievable, really, from start to finish. And Wigan played their part. They've came there. They've had a go as the Paul Gill sides have done all season. And History tells you if you ever go to this Arsenal side, they'll decimate you, and it could have ended up anything. But you couldn't have written the script. Last game at Highbury, great match, great victory to get into the Champions League, and one of the best players this country's ever seen scores a hat-trick.
In possibly his last league game for us. We don't know.
Well,
Remains to be seen. It'd be a big loss.
Well, it'd be an unbelievable loss, Gary, because this guy has just got everything. This was a goal a couple of seasons ago against Manchester United, and he just seems to be able to conjure up fantastic goals. And remember this one against Chelsea, the old dummy, and I mean, you watch him, and sometimes when you sit there and you see, you think, is he really doing that, and has he really done that? That was the back heel against Charlton. I think this is as good as anything he's ever scored. Against Tottenham the other week, Champions League. I mean, if you think about that, I might have put them in there. That was an absolutely brilliant goal, wasn't it? And that's the last ever goal. And is he saying goodbye to Highbury, or is he saying goodbye?
What's your gut feeling? Do you think we'll see him again in the league?
My gut feeling is no.
Al?
I would agree with that. Obviously, everybody hopes he stays for the sake of English football, because you want to see the superstars playing. And for every Arsenal fan, they'll be praying that he stays.
Yeah.
Whatever he decides, he's been a credit to the game in this country.
Yeah.
Was that the perfect send-off for Highbury?
I think it was, and one thing I wanted to say is that I was watching the game, Tottenham-Bolton, and the commentator on TV was saying that we were watching. Yes, we were watching, but you have to sing at the end of the league. And only thing I can say is that no one now can say they didn't deserve, we did deserve, or whatever. We are fourth, and we're going to play the final of the Champions League. So like that, it's clear.
You kissed the turf. Was there anything symbolic in that? Was that a kiss goodbye?
Yes, a kiss goodbye to the stadium, I think.
Was it a kiss goodbye to the club?
To the stadium. I think you know that everyone knows that we won't play here anymore, so that was a kiss goodbye to the stadium.
Well, he has shown again this week how valuable he is for the club. I believe that on my side there is no doubt, and I believe he's at the choice of his career, of course. You can understand that he wonders what he wants to do. My advice would certainly not be objective, but I believe that he has something special here with the team growing like it is, respect we get here, that I will encourage him highly to stay.
Has he given you any indications whatsoever that he is likely to stay, or otherwise?
No, he keeps that for himself, and I encourage everybody to respect that until he's ready to make the decision. And we were always very steady with him. He knows what we offer him, and he knows how long we want to keep him here. And it's quite clear, we just need an answer from Thierry.
So Arsenal say goodbye to Highbury after 93 years. They move only half a mile across North London to their brand new 60,000 capacity stadium at Ashburton Grove. We'll have much more from that party throughout the hour.
Gonna be, you know, pretty sad.
And about 70,000 at Highbury to see the Arsenal.
Part of my soul is in this stadium.
Thanks to everyone for everything you've done, but now it's time to go. You know it's hard, we've had some fun, but now the moment's come, it's time to go.
George, he's done it!
We could ask for more.
Never took his eye off the ball for a second. What a good header, what a good goal! Graham!
Henry! Thierry Henry! Arsenal are ahead! The legacy of Ian Wright and the other legends, maintained by a fine footballing team.
Brady!
Could ask for more. Thanks to everyone for everything you've done, but now it's time to go. You know it's hard, we've had some fun, but now the moment's come, it's time to go.
Tomorrow, everyone's gonna realize that that's it.
Who could ask for more?
There's something here you will never find again, no matter where you go in the world.
Great players, great stage, and what a great end.
perfect end to Arsenal's time at Highbury. The famous old stadium witnessed a dramatic afternoon as the Gunners guaranteed their place in the Champions League next season.
After a pulsating 90 minutes in which Arsenal beat Wigan to finish 4th, a further hour and a half of entertainment and events to say goodbye to Highbury. A parade of former Arsenal players who helped create so many memories during the club's 93 years at the stadium.
The way the Arsenal fans have been to me all the way through, even through my indiscrepancies, kind of went a bit on top a couple of times, but you know, the Arsenal fans were behind me all the way. And I remember Thierry said one time that he scores goals for the fans, I score goals for the fans. And you know, the only thing I regret now, I can't do it now, because I'd love to be doing it now in front of you. Like, I love it.
Rock star Roger Daltrey, an Arsenal fanatic, performed a specially written song to mark the occasion.
This is the best gig of the lot. This is better than Woodstock.
Then a lap of honour by the current team. The squad's longest-serving player, Ashley Cole, presented this youngster with a memento he'll always treasure. An emotional moment, too, for Dennis Bergkamp, who's retiring this summer.
It's got a double meaning for me, of course, saying goodbye to Highbury, and yeah, basically the last league game I was ever involved in, so it was kind of special, yeah.
Would like to thank all the fans, because for years with them we made emotion, passion, art sometimes, and that all made of Highbury a magic place.
What an amazing place. I think no one wants to leave. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. No one wants to go. I think everyone is still in the stadium. We're still here. I don't want to move. It's just amazing. It is just amazing.
And the captain was one of the last to leave. His beloved ground is to be turned into apartments. From next season, the nearby Emirates Stadium will be Arsenal's new home. And will Henry be moving in or moving out? Fraser Robertson, Sky Sports.